don't know how to start a video anymore. Firstly, I do want to apologise for the background noise. You probably can hear building works. There's building works outside my house right now. Very inconvenient, but I can't do anything about it. But I need to film this video, okay? As you can probably guess by the title, I'm going to be talking to you all about how I've been feeling recently. A few of you have noticed a few of my tweets that I've just tweeted in anger. Probably not the best idea, and I fully put my hands up that that is not the best thing to do. But my head is a mess right now, and it's not good. I uploaded a video at the beginning of the year talking about my mental health properly for the first time, how I suffer with anxiety, and putting that video up is probably one of the best things I think I've ever done, mainly just because I just felt so relieved by putting it up there. Kind of worked as like a therapy kind of thing in a weird way. I don't know if people will agree with that, but putting it up there and putting my experience and how I was struggling at the time, it helped me to get better. Since finishing university a couple of, well, I'd say about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, I can't remember, but since finishing university, I don't know, like, university in general just affected my mental health a lot. But then finishing, you would think that I would be better, and you would think that I would be more relieved, and in some ways it has, but in other ways it hasn't. Since finishing university, I've just had the constant thought in my head about what to do now, and the honest truth is that I'm stressing. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what I enjoy. I don't know what I love anymore. It's a really just, my head is just, I don't really know what I'm doing. I want to do what I love, which is this, but it's not YouTube. I love creating, I love taking photos, I love making videos, I just love being creative, and I love doing that sort of thing. And that will never change, my love for that will never change. But as for YouTube, I don't like it, I hate it. And because of this, I'm feeling very unmotivated to create, and it's not fun at all, because I don't want to stop making YouTube videos, but at the same time I don't want to force myself to make YouTube videos. I feel like the reason why I maybe could have fallen out of love with YouTube is the community. It's pretty toxic, and it's something that I'm not a fan of recently, and I'm just trying to distance myself away from it. I love this community, I love our community, but as for the YouTube community in general, I'm not a fan, and I've been kind of involved with a lot of drama that doesn't necessarily involve me directly, but just around me. And if you know me, you know that I'm someone that just does not like drama, or does not like confrontation at all, and I hate it, and I get away from it. But in some certain situations, it's been a bit difficult to get away from it, which has kind of affected me a lot. So as many of you may or may not know, I have just got back from a trip from LA. And before I go on to this, I do want to say that I'm not exposing anyone. I don't want to do that. I'm not spilling tea. I'm not doing any of that, because the reason why I could have possibly had a crap time while I was in LA is mainly just because of me. It's this. It's what happens in here that affects my day. It affects my mood. It affects my attitudes towards people. And it makes me not a fun person to be around. The weeks before LA, I obviously finished university, and so I was stressed. I haven't been able to work a lot because just work's been a bit dead, meaning I haven't had a lot of money, and I am borderline broke at the moment, which is very stressful for someone who has just finished university and is in a lot of debt right now. So as you can imagine, it is very stressful for me, and very just, I don't know what to do. So yeah, LA happened. It was my 4th time in LA, and I'm in love with the place, and it's a place that I will always be going back to, because I love being there, and I feel so inspired being there. And just a few situations happened where I wasn't comfortable. I had an anxious day, and it ruins your day. It makes you not want to do anything, which is very annoying. And when you're with a lot of people, which there was a lot of people in LA, and I don't want to blame anyone at all, because it wasn't anyone's fault at all apart from mine, but it makes you feel very anxious about certain situations. It makes you feel anxious about meeting new people, and usually I kind of just don't get involved with it just because of how I'm feeling. Not even my friends in LA actually know this, but there was a few times where I had to distance myself away from the situation, away from the group, otherwise I would have a panic attack, and that is the most embarrassing thing. And if you suffer from anxiety, then you would know how embarrassing it is when you can feel a panic attack coming along, no matter where you are. It can happen at any time, at any place, and that is exactly what happened to me. And it's just so embarrassing because it's as if you're sat in a room, and this happened many times. You're sat in a room, you feel the walls kind of get closer, and the ceiling kind of just gets closer. It feels like you're getting trapped. It starts to feel like you're suffocating, and it kind of gets hard to breathe, and that's how the panic attack forms. And there's situations like that where I can feel that happening, and you have to kind of just look after yourself. The annoying thing for me is that I had to lie to my friends. I had to say it was fine. I didn't want to ruin their trip. I didn't want to ruin their holiday. And now it's ruined some of my friendships, which is not fun. Putting this online probably isn't the best idea, but I had to be honest and had to say how I'm feeling. And the most annoying thing is that I feel like I've let people down because of my personal demons that are inside of me. A good thing that I can take from it is that I'm better at controlling my anxiety. I'm better at controlling my panic attacks. I'm better at just controlling myself when I can feel one coming along. I've taught myself some exercises that I've seen online. So that happened, and I managed to recover from it. But I didn't want to kind of become a burden to my friends. So yeah, I've reacted in ways that probably isn't the best way, and I can understand why people will be annoyed at me, but it happens, and that is life, unfortunately. I've been back in the UK for about just over a week, and I've taken some time to just kind of look after myself. It just means relaxing, just kind of taking it easy, which is what you need after spending 2.5 weeks with a lot of people. In general, I'm not really a fan of big groups, and that's something where triggered it a lot in LA, I think, and it's annoying. I wish I was fine with big groups of people, but I'm just not, and yeah. I don't know why I'm clapping a lot. I just feel like people don't understand that when they ask you if you're okay and you're clearly not, the instant thing is to just say you're fine because you don't want to address that you're not feeling okay. Me personally, I feel like it's an embarrassment to kind of just open up and share my personal demons with people. So, especially when you're on holiday, you're in a foreign country, miles away from home, you've come to have a good time, and the fact that I was possibly not having a good time was something that I didn't want to affect my friends' trip. They were having a good time, and there was times where they wanted to do stuff that I didn't really want to do, but I said go ahead, just literally go, it don't bother me. But I'm fine with that. I'm fine with my own company. Sometimes I just need to be alone. It's lonely, and now I feel like I have pushed people away because of it, which isn't fun, but I don't know. Life is weird, isn't it? It is really weird, but I am fine, and things like this do happen. I'm on the mend, even though I'm not really hurt. Well, actually, that is a lie. I did get hurt in LA. I had an accident with an electric scooter, sliced my leg, massive graze. Now I've got a massive wound on my leg. Has been so painful for... Oh my god, I'm trying to say a story and that is so annoying. Okay, so what I was saying is I had a massive accident. Oh my... That is how my head sounds like at the moment, actually, to be fair. If we want to say a metaphor, that outside, that noise that you could hear, I don't know, I'll maybe see when I edit it, but that noise is what my head feels like. Just constant that's my head right now. As I was saying, I did actually hurt myself in LA. The last day I fell off an electric scooter and sliced my whole leg, and I've got a wound now. It's on the mend. It feels a lot better than it has, but the past week or so I've been in so much pain. So LA battle wound, yeah, I did get hurt in more than one ways, but yeah. At the end of the day though, we are all human, and it's okay to not be okay, and I can't stress that enough. I just want you guys to know that it is okay if you're not feeling okay. If you are feeling uncomfortable about certain situations or whatever's going on with friends or anything, then don't be afraid to say so. It's okay to feel like that, and we're all human, and we all have feelings, we all have emotions, and things like this do happen. But just remember that it does not define you. Just like how I've been feeling recently and how I was uncomfortable in certain situations, that doesn't define me as a person, and I hope that people don't define me for those moments. Anyways, I am going to head off. Sorry for the lack of uploads since I've been back. I've just kind of had to have time to just recover, get over the jet lag, and just kind of like think about a lot of things. But I'm going to be back. I'm going to be uploading content. Thank you for watching the LA vlogs if you watched them. If you did enjoy them, then yeah, I hope you liked them. I did say in a couple of times that I wasn't feeling great, so I like to be honest with you guys, especially when you're vlogging every single day. It's hard to put on a good face when you're not feeling good, but honesty is something that I do appreciate a lot, especially with you guys. You mean the world to me, and I love being honest with you guys. So again, thank you so much for just your support recently. Like, you guys are genuinely my rock, and you always have my back, and we get really cringy now. And if any of you are actually going to Summon the City next month, then I will be there all 3 days, so all weekend we can hang out, we can chill, we can do loads of fun stuff, and I'd really like that. So if you are going, then please let me know, because I want to spend some quality time with you guys. I'm going to head off, but again, thank you just for everything always, because it genuinely just means the world to me, and I will see you all very, very soon. Lots of love. Bye.